Hi everyone, it's Nisha here. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day despite the rain this morning. I was out there in the rain, so I know it. But it's getting better. The sun is coming out a little bit, so it's not too bad. Looking forward to Friday and the weekend. Yay! So today is day 25 of my 30-day life challenge, and today I wanted to talk about a question that was asked, and I literally had to take a few minutes to think about it. So recently I've just been asked, why am I so passionate about service accommodation? Well, obviously I know because I enjoyed it. I know I'm passionate about it, but what exactly is the reason why? So let me take you back to why I went into service accommodation to start with. So a couple of years ago, 6 years ago, or 7 years ago, I was still in a full-time job. I was enjoying what I was doing. I was working 9 to 6. It was really great. Like the people I was working was great. The company I was working was amazing. And I have a lot of respect for the owner. And I think, he's done such an amazing job growing this company from nothing to what it is now. And, maybe when I was an employee, I didn't always appreciate the effort that was put in creating this business. But now as an entrepreneur, I can definitely see all the hard work that's gone through and some of the tough decisions that you have to take as a business owner, for sure. I think as an employee, we always tend to limit our vision to what we can see as an employee, but not necessarily look at the broader picture of it as being a business and being a business owner. More importantly, what would be the decision that would be more appropriate for the business? Now, going back to my situation, I was traveling, commuting about 2 hours a day to go to work and 2 hours to come back. So for me, I was really trading a lot of my time for money. But that was at the expense of being able to spend time with my family, because I was spending less and less time with my family. And I knew deep down that needed to be changed, which is why I started looking at service accommodation or not really service accommodation. I started looking into property and what I could do in property to be able to maybe leave my job. And I came across service accommodation, and I came across the rent to service accommodation model, or I came across rent to rent and the service accommodation model, and I decided to merge them and do rent to service accommodation, which at the time not a lot of people were doing. It was kind of almost like a new concept that I kind of figure out in my head would be really good. But that allowed me to leave my job within 6 months. Now that's massive for me. Being able to leave my job in 6 months was most probably the greatest achievement, and maybe that's the reason why I'm so passionate about service accommodation. But from leaving my job, it has allowed me to create this massive business now that generate income for me to be able to be quite happy and be able to be content with what I can achieve, what I can provide for my family. I've been able to put my daughter through private school, which is not something that I would have contemplated as an employee before. Or maybe I would have been able to do it, but not necessarily thought that, that would be an option. I think starting your business, you grow as an individual, you grow as an entrepreneur, and you also start growing in terms of what you can see you can achieve. And I think the reason, obviously, the number one reason is the freedom. So the service accommodation have given me the freedom to be able to spend more time with my family, do things that I really enjoy. Yes, I might work all day on my business if I want to, but I can also spend the whole day with my family if I wanted to. So it's very important to kind of have that freedom. For me, it was very important, which is why I left my job, and which is why I'm so passionate about service accommodation. But also, I think as an individual, I've learned so much about myself. I've grown as an individual, but also broadened my mind as a business entrepreneur. So it is very satisfying from a personal point of view to be able to see yourself grow day by day and continuously. I think if I stayed in my job, yes, I would have grown and got bigger and had more responsibility. But what I can achieve now as an entrepreneur is amazing. And it's so satisfying because all the effort you put in your business, all the reward, the recognition, it's all down to you. And it's so satisfying to be able to do that, but also be able to spend time with your family. So yes, the number one reason why I'm so passionate about service accommodation is not because it allowed me to replace my income in 6 months time. And I'm sure if I can do that, anybody else out there can do that. But it's the fact that I've been able to do it. I've been able to show others how to do it. And it's so satisfying to see others being able to have amazing results from just doing the same thing that I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, I've learned how to do it. I show you exactly what you can do. And if you follow all my simple steps, you should be able to do the same thing. So it's quite rewarding when I see some of my mentees being able to achieve so much more in terms of service accommodation, building a business for them, replacing their income, having that additional income if they wanted to, still carry on what they're doing, but having a really nice side income and growing as an individual. You know, some of my mentees has grown as an individual, starting from being maybe a bit more reserved and shy individual to being this confident woman, confident entrepreneur and property investor as such. So it is amazing to be able to see others achieve so much from just my simple knowledge of going out and learning it for myself and then being able to share it with others. So I am passionate about service accommodation, and I'd love everyone out there who feels that they need more time with their family. They want to replace their income. They want a passive income. Yes, there's an argument it's not passive because the business is continuously going on and there's so many components that you need to kind of deal with on a daily basis. But if you have the right system and if you put in place people to manage your business, you're literally sleeping while your booking is coming through. You're literally busy with your kids playing while your booking is still coming through. And, you know, it's easy to be able to make £1,000 of booking if you know what you're doing. So if you want to learn about service accommodation, please put it in the comment there. One of my team members will send you a link where I've created an amazing guide that show you how to start in service accommodation. And that will just help you with the initial understanding of how service accommodation work and how you can do it yourself. Hope you find this useful. Have a fantastic afternoon, everyone, and see you soon. Take care. Bye.